My name's Phillip Lai. I'm the artist who's been invited to make the show here at Spike Island. The title of the show is Rain/Ruin, all in capital letters. Maybe I'll start with the germination of the set of works that are in this show, which I suppose sort of came very loosely from a kind of word titling and maybe a sort of word play. The title of the exhibition is Rain, Ruin. The idea of it is to have a pairing like that almost speaks to a material presence versus a human presence, and whether one supplants another and what's at stake in the interplay between those things. Often in my work, maybe the work appears quite simple and straightforward, and it's usually the play between something present versus an aspect of the ungraspable, or something that is elsewhere or kind of remote. I think there's a sort of latent confusion in all of these things. They're not settled forms, and I don't want them to be. So yeah, in some sense, I think I want the work to kind of reflect on that, or be a reflection of that. There are two works in the show that have a quite particular practical relationship to inaccessibility. One is a large cage-like object that is installed very high on the wall, which contains a amplification unit and speakers that emit sound. Both the object itself is at height, and the source of the sound is also something that kind of expresses a remote quality. With that is a much more domesticated work, borrows from the image of a kind of breakfast tray, a serving tray, and that's inset into the wall, allowing a view onto it, illuminated and sort of preserved in time in a way. In terms of the time-based work, the video material that's in the work in the side perimeter, that material comes from a work that I made or produced in 2009. And from it, I made a very edited version. And this is not a versioning, it's really a use of the recorded material, the time-recorded material in its entirety. So all of the footage that I shot at that time, which is hours of footage, is channeling through the screen apparatus that's attached to the objects. I think it's sort of working with its material in a way that acknowledges a lack of frame, inability to stop time. I think one of the jumping off points of it for me was in reviewing these tapes of recorded material, I saw myself on it in an earlier time, and so the only edit that I have actually done on it is to replace my presence with a black screen, because I think the order of time is much more related to the material presence that those videos explore, more than the timescale of my presence in that space, which are like distinctly different. And I would say that actually is true of all of the work in the show. Whilst I've made it all and my presence is there, I think the order of time in relation to the material presence is really quite a different thing.